Good morning. Hope you're having a good day so far or a good weekend. I'm going to make this barn door card. They call them a barn door, just because they don't, the flap is not the whole size of the regular A2 size card. And I thought it would look cute with the circle sayings. So, and then because of this flower on here, I even pulled out one of my old daisy sets. It's been a while since I've used that. So to do this, you're just going to start with a piece of cardstock that's half the size of 8.5 by 11. So it's a 4 1/4 by 11. And we're just going to fold that in half. Okay, and then we're going to cut. I've got it, this would be the regular card. And I just want to cut off a piece. Now, how much you decide to cut off is totally up to you. This is a pretty big pattern. I wanted more designer paper. So, but otherwise you could have made it smaller. So I want mine to be, I cut this at 3 inches, so I want the bottom part to be 3 1/4. So if I just line that up at 3 1/4, that's where I'm going to cut it off. And I just take my trimmer all the way to the crease, to the center of the card. So see, I'm just taking off that much. Now you can then trim this off with your trimmer, or you can just simply snip it off with a pair of scissors. And since it's such a small piece, and I usually just use my scissors. Okay. All right, so now we have our barn. It's called a barn door because it's not the whole size. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put I think it goes this way. Go ahead and put my designer paper on here. Okay, now at this point, like I said, I'm using the circle, but if you wanted to just cut a square out or a triangle or whatever shape that you've got that you would like to use, you're certainly more than welcome to try that. I think the circle looks good. Now, unfortunately on this, normally I would go halfway. But if you can see, if I only go halfway, then the rest of my circle is sticking up above the card. So that's why I came down so far on this one, because I wanted, I wanted the circle not to be sticking up here. It needed to be down further. So I might leave just a little bit more this time. And again, how far in you come that you're punching doesn't make a difference. That's up to you. You could do it in the middle. You could do it on this side, whatever you want to do. All right. Now, normally I stamp first and then put this on the inside. However, because I need to line this up with my circle sayings, this time I have to put it on the inside first. And if I mess it up, I'm just going to have to add another piece of cardstock, because that does happen sometimes. Okay, so now see, I'm going to know where I want to put my saying. So I'm going to use the flowers again. I think they worked out nice. And I did those in crushed curry. Got those here. And see, I'm just going to line this up so that it is kind of at the top of that circle. See, otherwise I wouldn't have known where to place it. So I'm going to go ahead and write. So my DSP for this particular one is 3 by 5 1/4. That's the 3 inches here. All right. Put a little bit of foam underneath it because when you're stamping with the photopolymer stamps, often you need that little bit of cushion that you get already on the red rubber. All right, so we're going to drop this down, put it right about there. There we go. Okay. I'll clean that off in a minute. All right, so now I've got that, and then I just colored in my little leaves. Have you heard that? That was the dog. She's snoring. Nap time. Okay. Now, at this point, on this one, I had punched out the daisy, but then after I did and I put it up there, I realized you couldn't see it against this background. So that is why I took this piece and I put it back up there, okay? Which is a choice that you have. This time I'm not going to do that. This time I stamped my daisy in Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to see how that looks. Remember, there were 2 daisy punches. This one is the smaller one. I love the daisies, but it's been a while since I've used them. All right, so this one's now, see, if I put it up here, you're going to be able to see it because I don't, it's the same, it's not the same color. I have inked this one. There we go. And I can put that up there. So let me, and you can put the 2 daisies together first if you want to, or you can do like I'm going to do and just put one down at a time. I'll just put this second drop right in the middle. Then, there we go. Okay. So now I have a daisy. And you could add a little, they had those little honeycomb things you could add to the middle there or whatever you'd like to do. And then this one, see, the last one I made was a happy birthday. Because you're awesome. Happy birthday. That's what I had on that one. But this one, I think I will make just warm hello. Sometimes I like to have these kind of all occasion cards. Warm hello can be for a birthday. It can also be for a get well. It can be for thinking of you. It can be for a thank you. It can be for anything, really. There we go. Okay, warm hello. And then I will leave this blank so that I can put something on the inside. So, easy peasy card this week. Clean those off. Called a barn door card because it's like you're opening half. I got a little bit of glue on there. Whoops, now I really messed it up. That's okay, now I'll have to stamp something there. Maybe I'll stamp another daisy there. That might be cute. Or I can try, the sand eraser will often take off color. So I'll do one or the other. So this one, like I say, I put the cutout piece up here because my daisy wasn't showing up. Okay, but either way, cute and easy card. Any DSP that you have should work with this. Any shape, if you don't have the, if you have a circle punch but don't necessarily have a circle saying, you can just do it without this at the top. I just think that really looks kind of nice. So I hope you have a great day.